in the back.
But yeah, no, we should definitely like. I would say it maybe like if we really wanted to, we could do like a DMC, like maybe do like DMC 3 or 4 first before we do 1. But I don't know. It'd be up to you.
I'd say if I do them next, I'm probably gonna do 3 and
Yeah.
then 4, and then
Yeah.
And then after having all these quality of life changes in the better newer games, I'll play DMC 1 and be like.
I definitely
But I've
think.
also like kind of tempered myself because I know relatively what the game is.
Right.
Like it's gonna suck. It's gonna be hard. Not being able like what really sucks is okay if you do a secret mission or if you fail a secret mission, you kind of unless you replay the game, you're just not getting it.
Yep.
So like
Yep.
that's gonna really suck. Honestly.
Yep. There's no going back. Yeah. Exactly.
And I don't have the patience to just replay through a whole game to try and optimize my loadout. So we will see how that goes.
Yeah. I definitely think that adds to some of the frustration. Is just there's things you just like if you fuck up, you can't go back. That's it. It's over. Like.
Yeah.
Unless you like
so
start
for DMC 1, I might definitely look up a guide.
Yeah, you can do that.
But like, I want the help. I want the help more than anything.
Right. Absolutely. But like it might help like playing DMC 3 first. Just because I feel like that'll give you like it'll ease you into the like less and less quality of life changes. Yeah. I think because like I feel like that was my experience for how I actually really got into Resident Evil was I started with, to do it backwards, like I would say 3 is like the Resident Evil 4 of DMC, right? Like that's kind of the highest regarded of the older games or whatever. I feel like I played Resident Evil 4, then I played Resident Evil 2 Remake after that, and then I got into Resident Evil 1, the old one, I think it was like just getting used to the concept of Resident Evil that helped a lot before I jumped into that, I had a good understanding of like this is my map, this is what I need to do, this is like look for these puzzles, always search for items, and it's kind of because like I played those 2 like newer, higher quality, better quality of life changes games that like helped me along, Yeah.
No, that makes a lot of sense.
So maybe if you did
people's characters arc backwards.
Yeah. I mean, that's what DMC 3 is anyway. At the end of the day, right? Like it's a prequel. So
yeah, it's a prequel. Yeah.
No shame in playing them backwards.
But no, I was still happy we did 5 because I wanted to play that game anyways. It was
yeah, 5 was fun. It was cool. I never really got to experience DMC 5 because I was like. To me, I was like, well, I'll play DMC 1, and then I'll play 3, and then I'll play 5, or then I'll play 4 and 5, and then it was like, shouldn't have did that.
It makes you feel like you're missing out when you don't play them like that, but it's also like, you know what? Just play the one you think you'll have the most fun with. And
exactly.
If that's 5, go with 5.
Yeah, like if DMC 5 is the one that everyone's saying is the best one, then just play that one. You know? They do a pretty good job of filling you in on the backstory,
It's true.
Like, or either they fill you, like, with Capcom games in general, either they fill you in on the backstory, or it's a same game universe taking place with different characters, so you don't really need to, like, go through it all anyways, unless you want to get, like, the little references.
Yep.
So.
The little references.
The little references.
Oh, you want to know something? Well, do you remember when we did the first actual Dante section, and it's the flashback before you fight Urizen, right?
Yes. Yeah.
Do you remember how there was those little timed holes you could go through to get an item?
Mm-hmm.
Right. Do you remember the one where it's the two of them, right? And I go to the one on the left and it had the gold orb. Right?
Yes.
And then the other one closed and I couldn't go to that. And I looked through it. I'm like, it's just a gold orb. It's no big deal, right?
Oh no. Yeah.
It was a secret mission.
Oh, so the one you should have gone through was the other one. That sucks. That sucks.
Yep. So at least I know where it is.
Yes.
But it's funny.
Oh fuck. I'm getting tossed.
You playing online or just gonna make an arcade one?
I'm just playing against the AIs right now.
I should get into FighterZ. I should get into DLC.
Yeah.
I could put the DLC on there.
I think the DLC was on sale. Oh yeah, you could.
Some of it was and some of it wasn't. I noticed that, like some, or I should look at the season passes honestly, because like
maybe
some characters were on sale and some weren't.
Oh god,
like it was really weird. Like Baby was $1.50, but Bardock was $5.
Like, sure. Yeah, I guess I got most of the season passes for him, so.
Yeah, and it makes sense.
They probably put. They probably put as many new characters on sale as they could to try and encourage people to come back to the game. Because I feel like Bardock was so early on that a lot of people already had him, you know?
Oh, dude, the game's on sale right now for $9.
Really?
Yeah.
Get back here, fucking Nappa.
Okay, 2 of the fighter passes are on sale. Man, these things are insanely expensive, some of them.
Yeah, no, for sure.
First one's $35.
Is that the silver edition, though?
Dragon Ball... No, it's just Fighter's Pass. Dragon Ball FighterZ.
Wow.
Or is this...
Or like the Ultimate Pass or whatever? Oh my god.
Maybe Fighter's Pass is taking with no less than 8 additional characters.
I missed.
Bardock, Base Form, Goku and Vegeta, Cooler, Vegito, Broly 17. And Fused Zamasu.
God, Base Form.
Pass.
Base Form Goku and Vegeta were such boring additions.
Like there's not just one big pass to buy. It's so weird.
Yeah, I think they're all divided up into season passes.
They really are, yeah. And then the third one is still $20. And that has Kefla, Baby, Jiren, and 50% not Jiren. What the fuck is that? Roshi. Oh, it's Roshi. Instinct Goku. Super Saiyan 4. Vegeta. Super Saiyan. Oh, right, baby. I was about to be like, is he the only GT reference? I'm like, alright, baby.
Yeah.
He was for a while. Omega Shenron.
I am kind of surprised of that too. I'm surprised they did Baby and not Omega Shenron. Like,
yeah.
Honestly. Usually, which, you know what, I'm okay with changing it up, though, because, like, Omega Shenron is kind of always the, like, go-to GT character they add, and, you know, like, Baby has some neat moves and stuff, like, there's stuff you can do with him.
Yeah.
So.
Wait, which person, like, gives you, Dr. 21?
Oh, that's just its own... I think that's just its own thing, yeah. That was just a character.
That they did like change up their moveset a bit.
Yeah.
21, yeah. definitely one of the better new made-up characters of the series.
21, yeah.
21,
yeah,
yes.
they definitely need to bring her into the anime at some point. I think that would be a good call.
I think it would be great if whatever superhero leads to after it becomes the 21 arc.
Yeah.
And ultimately the 16 revival arc.
Yes. And they do it properly. Don't do the shit that FighterZ did, where it's like, Goku and Vegeta get dumbed down because she has a power sucker thing, whatever.
Yeah. No, just don't even have Goku and Vegeta show up. They don't matter.
Yeah. Well, not even that. You could just upscale her, make her say like, "Yep, she's just like Broly strength," or something.
Yeah. I mean, she's a Majin. Like she's a Majin.
Yeah. Exactly.
She's strong.
She's a Majin and she's an android.
Yeah. So yeah, there's plenty of ways they can do it. But I trust Toyotaro at this point.
Yeah, I do too. I think we'll get some cool stuff regardless.
Yeah. Listen, I'm just here to watch Mai and Trunks fuck. That's what I'm here for.
It's kind of strange.
Oh, it's more than strange, but it's I've just admitted defeat and be like, it's gonna happen.
It's at least less creepy with adult Trunks, but it's still it's still kind of creepy. But then when it's kid Trunks, it's like, oh god, that's like really uncomfortable, actually.
Yeah.
But
I do feel kind of bad that like Mai doesn't even give him the time of day at the time, so I feel kind of bad for our boy. But
he'll get some eventually.
It'll happen. But it's like,
I like the thing where he's getting jealous over the android guy because he thinks she's hitting on him, or she's like hot after him or whatever, and it's like, no, it's just because she can tell he's an android and she's trying to figure it out.
she saw that rotten piece of neck meat on him and goes, oh, what the fuck is that?
She can tell there's something fucked up about him and is like, okay, we're gonna fix that problem. Or we gotta figure it out, at least. I need to, like, get back in the groove with this game.
Tell me about it.
I used to, like, rock the shit of the AI, but they've actually been kind of kicking my ass today. Let's see.
No one, and I mean no one, hurts my friends.
Yeah, we'll just do randoms, whatever. Oh, I hope it doesn't do... Oh, change the future. Change the future.
Did Bardock didn't have the headband, right? In the flashback sequences, or did he? In the Super manga.
In the Super manga? I think he did.
Did he?
But I could be wrong.
I'm going to look.
I think, yeah. I mean, I don't think it's the headband of, like, his dead friends. I think it's just a headband he has, but I could be wrong.
But you need Bardock with the headband, or else he doesn't look as cool.
Yes.
The answer is no.
Okay, he doesn't have it.
He does not have the headband.
Fair enough. Uh-oh.
I still wish my theory of gas being garlic people were right. But I don't think I'm ever going to get an answer to that.
No, I don't think so either. I don't think they're ever going to explain it, really. They're just their own race.
No, but that's a neat race, because they're a race of people that all have a berserk form.
Yes.
And we're never going to see them again.
Well, we might see, because the two of them are working for Frieza now, right? Isn't that a thing?
Oh, yeah, that's right.
So they'll probably come back.
Working for Frieza. Did the older brother die? Or did he...
I think Frieza did kill him, yeah.
Yeah.
I think Frieza killed him when he showed up and killed Gas.
Mike didn't pick that one up.
Uh-oh. Oh! I knocked him out of it. I didn't know I could do that. Sick.
Sam, we can get Dying Light for Definitive Edition for $10. Oh,
I already have.
We can get the Resident Evil triple pack for $20.
Oh.
It's a 4, 5, and 6.
Well, I've already got 4 and 5. So I would just need 6.
I really wish the Devil May Cry HD collection was 1, 3, and 4, and not 1, 2, and 3.
Isn't there an HD collection on PlayStation that has 1 through 4?
No, it's
4 is on its own.
4 is on its own. That's only a special edition thing.
That sucks. I mean, it still would still be worth it if you planned on playing. Because like I think that's what I bought on the Switch because it was like $7.
Yeah.
I might have bought them individually. I don't remember. But
oh fuck, Code Vein. Got my balls itch.
Your balls itch.
My balls itch.
Got them ball itch.
Sorry, not viewers. My balls itch.
Sorry, not viewers.
Oh fuck. Oh, Scarlet Nexus. Oh, Titanfall 2 is $5.
Oh, that's not bad.
I'm like half tempted, but I'm like. That's one of those, like, I really would want to play the online of that game.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think it's dead at this point, though.
Right.
I think it's dead at this point because everybody went to Apex. Because that's who made true. Apex, right?
Yeah, it's Respawn. It's Fallen Order. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I did that, too.
Yeah, that's right. I forgot about that. Okay, I'm gonna keep practicing with these guys.
What team are you playing with?
I'm doing Janemba, original Broly, and Kid Buu. I forgot how fun Janemba was. I never played as him last time, so I want to practice with him again.
Yeah, you can fucking buy blue orbs for this. What the fuck?
Blue orbs for what?
DMC 4 Special Edition.
Oh god, that's
disgusting.
Weird. How much is DMC 4?
$10.
Oh, that's not too bad.
DMC 4 Special Edition Demon Hunter bundle.
Oh god.
I think it's the one that comes with, you can have a playable Trish and Lady.
Oh, okay. That's cool.
That is cool.
I'm kind of surprised they didn't do that in DMC 5, but I suppose they gave you playable Virgil, which was,
playable Virgil, and then playable... You have 3 playable characters off the start, which is not normal for DMC.
That's true, yeah.
And then you get a 4th one with Virgil, and they all play relatively pretty differently from each other.
Right.
And then adding Lady, who's just a gun-wielding maniac, and then Trish, who uses Sparta and lightning abilities. It would be a lot.
Yeah. No, that makes sense.
But it would be cool. I think a lot of people are kind of sad that they didn't add Lady or Trish.
Yeah.
But I feel like there's going to be a DMC 6 at some point.
Oh, I'm sure.
Focus on Nero, Lady, and Trish being the devil hunters left on Earth.
That's true, yeah. I suppose.
And Nero getting to hang out with his grandma Trish.
So weird.
It is, but it's like, it really is one of those things that, like, okay, Trish genuinely just is made to look like her. She is not her in any way, shape, or form.
Yeah.
She is just a demon that looks like Ava, I think is her name.
Right. Isn't
You've been the one to fill your Dark Soul block.
I was gonna say, isn't the current Trish like a different Trish from the one in DMC 1 too? Isn't that like a thing?
Same one.
Oh, okay, it is.
Same one. She lives in DMC 1. It looks like she dies. She lives.
Ah. Uh-oh. Go Tanks is about to fuck my ass. Jesus. Get the fuck out of here, bitch.
It's the Until Dawn.
What's that?
Yeah, it is. The Inpatient.
Oh, that, is that rail shooter VR game?
No, that's that, like, it's, the Inpatient is the one where you're in, like, the asylum where they did the experiments on the Wendigo people.
Oh,
that you visit in Until Dawn and you figure out everything. No, that rail shooter is called, like, Circus of Nightmares or something.
Okay, yeah.
Like,
I remember when they announced that, and I immediately went, oh. Like,
it's
I was just like, come on. Can we do an actual true sequel game to Until Dawn?
Yeah, you want to do Shinobi Strikers? It's the Xenoverse of Naruto, but I think worse.
Oh god.
Well, you get to make your ninja character and you get and earn ninja moves from the series. No idea whether it's good or not.
Right.
Well, it's...
Is it like Xenoverse in like the multiplayer aspect though? Like we could play through the story together and everything?
I don't know about the story. I really don't know anything about the game.
That's fair.
Other than that, it's a create a character, at least co-op mission based game, but story-wise, no idea. Couldn't tell you.
Whoa! Hello.
Why don't I just
look it up?
I really don't want to put Naruto to Boruto Shinobi Strikers, so.
No, I'm not really saying that.
Shinobi Strikers. It, wow, it has a 9 out of 10 on Steam.
Damn, really?
7 out of 10. Wow, okay. People recommend it. What the fuck?
Oh god. Please.
The game isn't really worth the full price, but on sale it's definitely worth it.
Okay. Uh-oh. Come on. Oh shit. Fuck. No. Ah! Damn it. I thought I could get him.
I don't even think there's a story in the game. I think you just play missions and earn monies.
Oh, really? Let's not miss this time. There we go. Okay, well, fair enough.
But yeah, it looks like more of a pain in the ass to set up things for than in Xenoverse, and Xenoverse is already a pain in the ass.
Xenoverse definitely can be.
Oh boy, did my friend disappear from my thing again? But then I guess we learned our system of, okay, you can just type in the name and find them now.
Yeah. I'll give it this, that yes, they made it a lot better than Xenoverse 1. Like, Xenoverse 1 was just miserable to find people in.
It was just, okay, remember how we'd, like, sit down for 10 minutes and we'd time it? We'd go 1, 2, 3, click it.
Yes, yes. Come on, Piccolo. Fuck off. Ah! No, please. Come on. No.
Alien shooter.
There we go. Alien shooter.
I thought it was gonna be a really third person. I didn't know it was shooter third person.
Oh.
Like alien games now.
Yeah.
It is Diablo.
Oh.
It is even worse.
That's a bigger cock tease than like an asymmetrical shooter with a cool art style.
It looks like something that could have been played on the Game Boy Advance.
Oh God.
That looks really bad.
Uh-oh, I missed. What the fuck? Oh my God. What the fuck? Fuck off! Fuck off! Jesus! Okay.
When's gonna be our next baby game stream?
Our booby game?
Baby game.
Baby game? I mean, we could do we could do one next stream, I guess.
No, I'm good. Putt and Pajama Sam were great, but they also kind of made my head hurt somehow.
I mean, I don't really have connections to any others besides those two, really.
Cool. Then we don't have to do anything. What we should do one day is play Grim Fandango and show you how fucking butt-fuck wild those
yeah.
the puzzles on lockdown is.
Okay. I'm down.
I own Grim Fandango, so.
Okay. Yeah, that'd be fun.
Yeah.
I feel like point-and-click games are really good stream content.
They are, especially when you're trying to figure out the goddamn puzzles.
Yeah. Nope. Oh, man. Come on. Jesus. Alright. Get out of here. Holy fuck. Yeah. Jesus. Okay.
I wanna fuck the old lady.
You wanna fuck the what?
What?
Hang on.
Dating simulators are really fun too. Like Dream Daddy was fine because you have a comedic tone to it.
Yeah.
And then you have the ones that don't have the comedic tone to it.
The games that don't have a comedic tone to it, or just in general? In Dream Daddy?
Oh, no. When, just like dating simulators that, like, are actually meant for lonely people.
Oh, yeah, sure.
So, I don't know. Who am I to judge? I watch porn, so.
I feel like porn is a little different than a dating sim, though.
It's to fill a hole.
Yeah. I suppose. Oh my god!
Huge hole in my heart. Alright, now does this VTuber? Yeah, I'm going to. Hang on. I'm watching GDQ just because it's
Okay.
good background. But hang on, let me.
Yeah, yeah.
I need to figure out what this VTuber sounds like.
Yeah, no, do it, do it.
Yep, figured it out. I knew it. I called it immediately. Cute anime girl there.
Yeah. Oh my god, come on. Pause. There.
No. I'm not gonna say anything offensive.
You're fine.
Say that voice was deep though.
God. I am playing so badly.
I really do wonder what it was in speedruns though that attracted such like a high group of like the LGBT community.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know.
It's just, I mean, it's just interesting to see
Yeah.
where just kind of where people group up.
I think a lot of LGBT community connects with like video games in general. You know.
Yeah, that's true.
I've definitely noticed a pattern with that.
No, it's fun. It's cool. And yeah, people get their chance to shine. But also, whenever I see a VTuber on there, I'm like,
It is often people that enjoy cute things. That's the best way I can put it, I guess. Uh-oh. Oh! Oh!
you okay there, buddy?
No,
Sounds
Vegeta
like you just got rocked.
Vegeta just turned my... I had this, like, fucking awesome combo going, and he just completely turned it around on me before he died.
Oh, dude, I need to get back to that, like... it's shitty, but it's fun to do, of that fucking... Vegeta Blue combo. I used to be able to do well. With, Niagara Pummel. Niagara Pummel is such a stupid fucking name.
Niagara Pummel. Yeah, but I know what you mean. The one where he, like, punches you down into the ground.
It punches you down, yeah.
Yeah, no, that one is a really hard, like, combo to escape if he gets you into it, for sure. But... it, I don't know.
Cool. I just need to get better at the game. If I do buy some DLC, I'll get... I'm gonna try and get good with Bardock. Bardock, my boy.
Yeah.
Bardock, my boy.
For sure. Yeah, Bardock's cool. I'm kind of surprised. For some reason, I thought you had Bardock already. Hey, speak of the devil. He just did that to me. Fuck off! God, now he's fucking spamming! Jesus! Okay.
Nah, I really did play Fighters for that, like, first 2 months, and then on and off whenever we hung out for a bit.
Yeah.
And then,
no, that's fair.
And then I just didn't keep up with the DLC or anything.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, kind of what I'm doing...
tends to be my bad habit.
Yeah. Kind of what I'm doing right now is what I just used to do, you know? Like, I just throw down with the AI for a bit, and then... that's just kind of how I, like, got good at it a little bit.
Yeah.
That said,
No.
I'm getting my ass handed to me right now.
Yeah. You know, played the super abysmal story mode.
Oh, yeah.
That was a good chunk of my time. And it was... oh, fuck.
Yeah.
It was so bad.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Yeah, that story was definitely not great. Uh-oh. Whoa. Oh, come on. I was holding back. What? Oh my god. There. Okay. Yeah, these AI inputs. I don't know. I feel like they've made them better, but it's also just I'm rusty.
Yeah, I mean, it's really all you can do. Practice,
Also,
practice.
There's a Janemba move that I'm forgetting to use that I need to start using.
Janemba. You want to talk about touch of the tisms?
Are you fucking shitting me? Oh my god.
I just wanna be with you. Come on. Heard that song on the way home today. I'm like, oh, it's one of the songs I forget about, but I'm like, yeah, it's a bop.
I didn't mean to change there. He spammed that 3 fucking times. Jesus Christ. It was like on a scale of 1 to 10, miss. On a scale of 1 to 10, miss. like 3 times. Holy shit. This is... Oh my god. Fuck off. There we go. Whew, yeah. Yeah. Good old games. So tell me, what are your Walking Dead theories? I wanna know. Have you thought about the game at all since we played it?
I have thought about the game, and so chapter 2, you know, we're getting into the whole. We're gonna make our motel the fucking next time on whatever spoils the. It doesn't spoil the whole thing, but it gives you a little too much of what's gonna happen.
Yeah.
It's like, okay, we're starving. We need to make a plan, right? And it's like, okay, well, we're gonna go out. Well, okay. It's really hard because, like, I don't know how wildly things can change.
Yes.
Because I want to say part of it is you can fuck up real bad and, like, basically go to war with the dairy farmer people. But I also already think we're at the point of cannibals. So I feel like we're going to be fighting cannibals in chapter 2.
Okay.
Because we have the bandits. They mentioned bandits. So now we're getting into the, you know what? The real monsters were people all along. Part of the Walking Dead storyline.
Yeah.
What I think for sure is going to happen is Clementine is going to get her first kill.
Okay.
Clementine.
Do you think that'll happen in chapter 2?
I think it's going to happen in... I don't think it'll happen in chapter 2. I think she's going to think about it in chapter 2 and get scared because she's still an 8-year-old kid.
Yeah.
But by the end of the story... Oh, fuck, she's going to kill Lee. Oh, she's going to kill Lee. He's going to put Lee out of his misery. Because Lee's going to get bit and he's about to turn.
Okay.
Oh, fuck.
So that's your theory that you're sticking with, then?
I'm gonna go. That's my hardest theory right now. Is that Lee's gonna turn and Clementine's gonna put him out of the misery.
Okay. So we're gonna get.
Or that's an option that could happen.
Okay.
Based on interaction Clementine sees of Lee and how he deals with similar situations.
Okay. Sure. Do you think by the end? Oh, sorry. What?
No, I mean, I got nothing else. What's the question?
No, I was going to say, do you think by the end Clementine will be alone, or do you think the majority of our cast of characters will still be there?
The old man and Lily are definitely gonna die. Larry and Lily are definitely gonna die.
Okay.
I foresee Carly making it through.
Okay.
And I think Kenny and Duck are gonna make it through, but I think
Kenny
Kachi's
and Duck?
gonna die.
You think Kacha's gonna die? Okay.
I think his wife is going to die. I think he, and that's based on Kenny. You say Kenny gets unhinged a little bit, and Kenny is a very good man. And the only thing that could make a good man go unhinged is the loss of family.
Okay.
So if it's not Katya, it's Katya and Duck.
Okay. Okay, so you think Kenny's gonna lose some of his family. You don't think Kenny's gonna die, though?
I think if Kenny does die, I think it's going to be in one of the later chapters. I do not think it's going to be in chapter 1. I think
Kenny's along for the ride.
I relatively think Kenny will stay along for the ride, and if he does die, it'll be late Season 2, early Season 3.
Okay, so you think Kenny's going to be around all the way till Season 2, at least?
He gives me, like, minor Daryl vibes.
Okay.
Of a guy who will, like, be around and get kind of good at this whole zombie apocalypse shit. Granted, he is the guy that also went, "Hey, you guys!" in the middle of the apocalypse in the street. So
I love that clip.
It's fucking so stupid.
You're like, what the fuck? That's a zombie.
You can see them eating the corpse behind the car. You can see it.
Okay, so you think Carly's gonna make it? Do you think Carly will never die? Is that kind of your theory, or do you think
no? Because you can't bet on that, especially if like a character is likable.
Yeah,
it's almost writing 101 to, you know, keep them around for as long as it's logical in the story.
Okay.
And then when you really want to hit home, like a sad scene, you then kill that character.
Sure.
So Carly's going to die at some point.
Okay.
I couldn't tell you when.
Okay.
That one, I also see her like she's a fighter. She knows how to survive.
Yeah.
And she's a damn good shot with that gun.
Yeah.
Like, she hasn't missed once.
Oh yeah, no, she's good at it for sure. She's definitely an integral.
I imagine if you saved Doug would have had like a story death at some point, anyways.
Oh, so you think that like if you save Doug, he'll die sooner than Carly, or like Carly might not die at all, and Doug will eventually die. That's kind of your
like
theory.
I love Doug, but I feel like Doug would it's one of those things where like you can kind of feel that they were leading you to pick Carly over Doug anyways.
Sure.
Because like, even if they give you choice, writers are going to write what they want to write, and they're going to pick favorites, no matter what.
Yeah. For sure.
At least that's just how I feel. Whether that's true or not, you know, I don't know.
Mm-hmm. I will be right back. I'm going to run to the bathroom really quick.
Sounds good, buddy.
Sweet.
But yeah, viewers or people that watch this, I'm enjoying the Walking Dead stuff, and I have very curious how to go. I'm ready to be hurt. I'm ready to lose a couple more father figures in my life. Yeah, we'll find out. I already know that Lee doesn't make it because the games have been out for spoilers for people who didn't know that. Lee dies. The guy you like the most is gonna eat shit. He's gonna eat shit and fucking die. Alright? You need to know that. And I'm sorry. But he's a good character so far, and the real question is will his death make me cry? Because I've been spoiled on deaths before, and they've been impactful enough where I still cry. So, you know, we'll find out. I wanna be with you, I wanna be with you in the moonlight. Sorry, I have a song stuck in my head and I don't know the name of it.
Okay, I'm back.
Welcome back.
Thanks. Now, based on so you think Larry and what's her name are gonna die? I don't know how I forgot her name.
Lily.
Lily. You think Larry and Lily are gonna die? When do you think they're gonna die? Do you think they're gonna die in the next chapter? Do you think they'll die at separate points? Do you think they'll die at the same time?
I think there's definitely gonna come an option at one point where you have to choose between Lily and someone else, and if it's Lily and Kenny, guess what?
You're going with Kenny?
I'm going with Kenny because Lily she's gotten better, but Lily was very rude at the start.
I will tell you the stage is kind of set right now that Kenny, Lily, and Lee are kind of our Kenny, Larry, and Kenny, Lily, and Lee are kind of our main characters right now. Like
I'm fine with that.
Yeah, they're kind of the main roster.
Who knows? If I grow to like Lily, it'll be fine.
Yes.
Even at that, I might grow to like Larry. Because he maybe he's a piece of shit with a heart of gold.
Yeah.
But
the game does try to turn it around on him that he knows Lee is a murderer. He doesn't actually know Lee. He just knows that the court case and everything that went on.
Right. So in his head, he thinks Lee is a murdering sociopath and doesn't want him in the group. So I can understand that logic. Larry, though, also didn't even give a moment's hesitation to trying to kill Ducky. So,
yes,
that's where the issues lie.
Yes,
as a guy who works with kids or worked with kids at a point, even if they were little shits, they're kids.
Right.
And I'm going to protect those kids.
I will say
I have instincts for that shit.
Larry is definitely, or at least, like, so far, has definitely not shown any impression of being, like, a decent human being, except saying, oh yeah, if you do anything to Clementine or my daughter, which it's like, you know, that just kind of sounds like empty...
randomly mentions Clementine at just, like, one point.
Just kind of sounds like empty words at the end of the day, you know?
Yeah.
But...
So, how good on Lee for seeing a kid by themselves and wanting to help them out anyways. Right off the bat.
Like, what are you thinking? It's a zombie apocalypse. If Lee was a murdering psychopath, right, he probably would have just murdered everyone as it was. Like, who cares, you know? There's no one that can stop him.
Do we get... like, I know Lee's the only one that knows the full story. So do we get that full story of what happened between his wife and who's ever cheating with her?
There's kind of more stuff explained with it, but at the end of the day,
it's left up to you.
Yeah, at the end of the day, the background information really has kind of all been given to us already. Like, he killed. There was a senator, like some like. Senator or governor or someone that was cheating on him, like who was cheating with his wife, basically, and he killed him over that. Something like that. We don't 100% know for sure if he killed him, but like at least we don't know anything yet. But we're kind of pretty sure that he did based on kind of how he reacted in that conversation with Clementine, where they're in like the pharmacy closet or whatever, and they're kind of
because he doesn't really deny the fact that he did something terrible.
He said I did something terrible to a bad person. So
that's true.
So now, granted, does that mean he killed him? Not necessarily. It could have meant like he went there and beat him up, and then someone killed him later or something, or he threatened him and someone killed him, or like
it was never the plan to kill him. Like you knock the guy, and then his head hits the back end of the bed, and
exactly.
And he died. Like so, there's that. There is some like if you want to get into like mental states of things, Lee was pretty ready to kill people,
Oh,
when he
yeah.
had to, like.
Yep.
Like that officer that turned, like he did that. He fucking.
I do think that obviously the officer that turned, like, that one is you can't like really stop that. That's just a story.
No,
motivator.
but and that's like story stuff like that like counts in my head though.
Yeah, but what I was gonna say was like kind of depending on your choices, like some of the choices you make with characters throughout can like kind of some choices can make Lee look more ready to kill than others, if that makes sense, you know? Like the killing zombies one, like killing a zombie, that doesn't really give you much of a choice, but like, oh, the girl that hasn't turned yet, like that's why the game keeps shaming you, because it's like, oh, you were ready to kill her even though she was technically a human still, you know, but it's like, at the same time, oh, like, she was gonna die anyway, so I do agree with the choice you made. I'm just saying, like, the game's logic there is, well, she's not turned yet, so, you know.
Right, and like, well, okay, if yeah.
And so it's going, look how much more, like, yeah, I don't know. It's kind of some bullshit.
It's a harrowing decision, but I gave the one that would give the girl fucking her own peace of mind.
Right. No, yeah, I agree completely.
And I completely understand people not wanting to do it. It's a fucking horrifying thought.
Mm-hmm.
But it's also like, okay, what's your plan? What's your plan? If it wasn't be, you're gonna let her shoot herself, I would shoot her. I'd shoot her for her.
Yeah.
Alright, Carly, shoot her.
Right.
I do like Lee. I like Lee a lot as a character.
Lee is pretty awesome.
In terms of...
I forgot how, like, I did forget how, like, dumb he can be sometimes, though.
He's
like,
a klutz.
Like,
He's a klutz.
All the falling over. I feel like that's almost just an episode 1 thing. Like, I don't remember him ever being like that in other parts, but I could be wrong. Like,
you know, he's covered in wine, and he, you know what? It's ever since he drank that AIDS water, just straight from the sink. But there's that. But it's like I like how like calm Lee starts and rationalizes things. But then his whole speech to Larry is that if you're gonna kill somebody, it's gonna go through me first.
Oh yeah,
and fucking
exactly.
shouting at him. Like,
yeah. Again, that's another one where like you can kind of choose the dialogue options too.
Yeah.
Like, but yeah, it's kind of like you, to some extent, building Lee's character. But at the end of the day, it goes one of two ways. Either he's not as willing to kill, but he has a heart of, but he's got like a heart of gold, and he's willing to make difficult choices with like the zombies and such, at least. Or he's willing to do kind of everything that needs to be done, whether it's people or zombies, but he still has a heart of gold at the end of the day, you know, because he's looking out for Clementine, doing the right thing, whatever. And then you can also just get a mix of it too, like, which I think is really good. But depends on the choices you make. There's certain ones that are unavoidable though, like Sean or Duck or Carly and Doug, like those ones. It's like, all right, now's your time. Pick a human. Yeah. You can only save
Sean.
one.
I'm glad you guys told me that Sean just dies anyways.
He does. Yes, he does just die anyway. I maintain that saving Duck is the best choice because you win favor with Kenny. Like winning favor with Herschel is kind of like. It's there.
What's the point?
Yeah, like, but Herschel still doesn't stick around. He still kicks Kenny out, and you go, well, I need to go to Macon anyway to see if my family's alive, so I'm going to go with Kenny. Yeah. You know?
Yeah. It's like, it sucks. No parent should see their kid die before them. But
yeah.
Sean was a grown-ass man who should have seen those zombies coming.
To be fair, again, Duck ran over his leg with the tractor before any of the zombies showed up.
Yes, which really sucks.
Yeah. The one thing that's really interesting that I didn't know about that I looked up is, so you know, like in the show, it happens in the comics too. In the show, there's the whole like the barn that's full of zombies. Have you heard about that? When they go to Herschel's farm, he has a barn full of zombies, or like a couple zombies or something like that. I don't know if you've ever heard of that.
But continue.
Okay, so in the show, it's a barn full of zombies, and they're all family members that have been turned, basically.
Okay.
And the first zombie they encounter is Sean, actually.
Really? Okay, so Sean is actually canon.
Yes, Sean is canon to the story, but and so like when Rick and gang go to Herschel's farm, Sean is already turned. So Lee's story is kind of the setup, or at least Lee's encounter with Herschel is kind of the setup for like the main characters in the comics to go to the farm.
Yeah, that's really fucked up.
It is. There's a lot of fucked up stuff in the Walking Dead show. There's another
even,
bit.
Like Michonne's whole gig of taking zombies and like removing their arms and mouth.
Yeah.
And using them as like weird like slave pet things.
Right. They follow her around and it detracts the zombies. The scent of them draws the zombies away from her.
Yeah.
But Michonne's a pretty cool character. Again, like I think the show
katana.
I think the show just kind of like took itself too far at the end of the day, but it's just too much.
Oh yeah. I mean, you have Rick and Michonne fucking and getting ready to make your own TV show.
Yep.
It's just, it's alright. It's one of those, okay, I guess this is what we're doing now.
Yep.
Type of scenarios.
Exactly.
You know?
Exactly. Well, and it's like you just have people that, like, left the show just left and right, too, And it's like characters that should really just always stick around at the end of the day, Like, I feel like killing off Carl is kind of fucked up.
It's really weird. Does, like, Rick even know Carl's dead?
Yeah, I think he died. He died when Rick was still around.
Oh, okay. I thought like Rick left at that point.
It was like I think the second to last season with Rick that they killed off Carl.
That's so fucking weird.
Yeah, it's very strange. But it like at the end of the day, the reason they did it is because the actor was getting sick of it. Like
yeah, it's like I don't want to be here anymore. I'm sick of being dirty all the time.
You're a child actor, and you've been doing this show basically through your entire like teenage into adulthood life. Yeah. He
kind
was
of
probably
fuck
just
you up a bit too.
Yeah.
Like
yeah. So I mean, it's kind of weird.
Yeah.
But yeah. So, to go back to the game, at the end of the day, you think all of our cast of characters are going to die at some point? That's kind of your theory in general?
Like, generally speaking, because I can't, like, and I know that's, like,
except
probably
maybe, like,
not the case, but I'm thinking of if the games get worse, right, and at least Chapter 3, right?
Yeah.
Because 1 and 2 are considered good, and you need unfortunately, good stakes come with character death or consequence, right?
Yeah.
So if a character doesn't die, they lose an eye, they lose an arm, they something happens, right?
Yes.
So it's one of those things that you can't promise anything with any character.
Right.
And it's like, would I love to say that Carly, Kenny, and everybody get to, they make a new foundation and start, living in a society and they're all friends and everything's happy, hunky-dory. It's like, no, that's not how it's going to go. Unfortunately, as much as I wanted to.
Now, do you see, like, any like, character arcs coming up here at some point? Like, where a character might go bad or good, or like a character we don't like will turn good, and a character we do like will turn bad, or something like that? And I'm not saying that just because I know some people that happens. I'm just asking that because it's something that could happen.
Well, your stuff with Kenny has me completely intrigued, I should say.
Yeah.
But with your logic, and you and I agree on tons of things, you maintain Kenny did nothing wrong.
Yes.
Or along those lines.
Yes,
so I might fall into that same line of thinking.
That is my one hint to you with any characters in the game. Obviously, outside of what happens to Lee.
Yes.
Because that's just been spoiled for you over.
I know he dies. I went on a whole tirade when you left about it.
Oh, did you?
I did. And I'm like, I know he dies. I don't know how he dies. I don't know what happens. I don't know what causes it.
You don't know if he becomes a zombie, if he gets shot.
I just know he dies. I just know he dies.
Okay.
But other than that, nothing else.
Okay.
And I know nothing else about the game except Clementine becomes the main character.
Okay.
And whatever she does in the next games, I have no idea.
Sure. Yeah.
Clementine's definitely going to struggle with that whole concept of holding on to some form of innocence and optimism as she grows up and lives through this apocalyptic hellscape world.
Right.
There's definitely going to be scenes or a choice at some point left up to us to tell Clementine, hey, your parents are probably dead.
Oh, yeah. I was going to ask you, do you think we will ever run into one of her parents or both her parents at some point, whether as
if
like
we
alive
run
or
into
zombies?
one of them, it's her mom.
Okay. Yeah,
because her dad got bit.
Her dad got bit. Yep.
Her dad's 100% dead.
Yes.
If we see her mom, it's either she is alive and has been surviving, or Clementine sees her on the street and she's a zombie.
Yeah. Okay. Fair enough.
I don't think it's out of the options. I don't think it's going to happen soon.
Yeah.
That is one of those. That's a chapter 2 thing. That's a chapter 2.
Like not until part 2 after.
Not until part 2.
This whole
not
story.
Until part 2.
Okay.
Yes, not until the second game.
Right.
And then I don't know. Larry's definitely gonna die at some point, whether it's our fault or not.
You're anticipating a Larry death for sure.
I'm anticipating a Larry death because he's a fucking liability.
Yeah, I guess he does have his pain pills, huh?
Yeah, he's got his heart condition and he needs that nitroglycerin. So I'm expecting that or they just forget that that's a thing and he doesn't care.
Yeah.
I'm trying to figure out how old he is. Because he's an old man, but I can't tell if he's in his 60s or in his 70s.
I definitely think he's like mid 60s. That's where
he's definitely still got like enough energy to be a tough old man.
Oh yeah, like I feel like he could probably kick our asses if he really wanted to, or at least put up a fight.
He's built like a linebacker. He's a big man.
Yes. Exactly. Well, I mean, if you think about it, even if it was a sneak attack, he clocked Lee in the face and knocked him
on his ass.
Yeah. So, I mean, he definitely can kick some ass if he has to.
Yes.
So
we'll see what all that brings to us.
Do you think there's going to be a central villain at some point?
Well, it's kind of normal for The Walking Dead to have a governor or a Negan or at least a season the governor was the big one for the first 4 seasons.
4 seasons. 3, 2. It was at least 2 seasons, I remember. But
it was 2 seasons.
You might have been. You might be right. It was 3. I don't know.
Each season had a new big bad for that season, or at least half the season or something.
Right.
So I'm expecting at some point. I think the bandits in
in the next chapter are going to be kind of non-distinct asshole survivors.
Okay,
for
you
the
don't
most
think they're
part.
gonna be like people that? Sorry.
There might be one that's is like a
Sticks
character. And whether or not they die in that same chapter, though, is I couldn't tell you.
Yeah.
It never feels like bandits are like the main villains. They're more like obstacles, right?
Yeah.
And it's like it's not until you get to like the weird like cultist group or like organization, right? That we get like the big villains.
Okay. Yeah.
Like we gotta find like a zombie worshipping cult or something that'll be like
Okay.
with like we'll have like Father Mulaney or something will be like the main villain.
Oh sure. Yeah, I could see that. I could see that.
Something like this is God's divine punishment upon our sins.
Right. Holy. Yeah.
But yeah. I do not know. I'm pretty sure the next chapter is going to test the human ability of how much trust can you really put into people in such high stress times.
Sure.
I think is going to be the next thing.
Sure, I could see that.
Because for the most part in chapter 1 it's been all of us, it's been people working together to survive.
Yep.
And now we're at the state where bandits are attacking other people to survive. And you're definitely gonna have like, why the fuck are they doing this? We should be working together.
Right.
And Lee will try to reason with them, or there'll be options to reason with them.
Sure.
And then we're gonna get negotiations at breakdown, start firing.
Yeah. I could see that.
So there's that. But I'm not a writer. I can't predict everything. But I'm okay. Sometimes I make really good call-outs. Sometimes I don't.
Yeah, I mean, there was a couple things that you kind of called during the stream before they happened. So that the Clementine in the treehouse, that was so funny. We just both Molly and I like hold our breath for a second and we're like, are we sure we didn't like unlock a memory of like he actually has seen this all before? And then you're like, no, I don't know, I'm just guessing. And we're like, oh.
Yeah. No, I just that's the one I could. It's the safest place.
I mean,
the
yeah.
Safest place.
Zombies can't climb, so
yeah, that's where I fucking hide out. Like,
hell
yeah. She's in the treehouse.
Just get some food and then stay up there,
Yeah. Tough little cookie there, Clementine.
Oh yeah.
Although I still can't get over it's a fucking like 40-year-old woman that was voicing Clementine. It's just the funniest thing to me.
Yeah. I think she was in her 20s at the time. Well, maybe not 20s.
No, she was born in 1975. She was definitely not.
I suppose, yeah. I forgot about that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
By 2005, she would have been 30.
Yeah.
And then when did the games come out?
2012. So she was like 35.
She okay. So yeah, she was like
game.
35. So like she wasn't old, but. It's that thing, of just like you can tell when it's adult in like a little kid voice, but it works just fine. It works fine. I was not. Yeah. Clementine is not an annoying kid. I like Clementine. She's just doing her best.
I would rather have Clementine the way she is than have like a little kid. Than Duck, exactly.
So, anyways, Clementine, Duck, shut the fuck up. He's stressed out. Shut the fuck up.
I know. He annoys me every time. I
want to say like Duck will have like you hate Duck. Okay,
I hate him.
Mind.
What? Duck will have what?
Nah, I thought Duck will get a little better as time goes on, but it sounds like he doesn't.
I mean, again, I'm just coming from the perspective of like this first game, so
yeah. No, in the first game, Duck is straight up a liability, but. Again, I'm not letting a kid die on my watch.
Oh yeah, no, yeah. When Duck is a little kid, he's just fucking annoying. But I chalk it up to like Duck Duck just being a little kid at the end of the day.
Yeah,
you know?
I mean that's just it. What can you do to expect a little kid to fight back against a zombie? Just anything, right?
Exactly.
Is that how you pronounce Kenny's wife's names? Is it Katja?
Katja, yeah.
It is? Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, Katja's.
I like their family.
Yeah, they're cute.
They're very cute. It's a cute family. You know,
they're a nice little.
I was not expecting Kenny to be a fisherman.
Yeah, Kenny's
also straight up, I really needed him to sound like Ricky Bobby or something.
You wanted him to have like a really thick Southern accent.
I thought his accent was gonna be fucking like, oh my god.
I feel like that would have made him less likable though, like, and that's why they didn't do it.
It probably would have, because he's really just a chill guy for the most part.
Yeah, and again, like people already like hated him.
That's so
in
weird.
The beginning, it is. I know. Like there are people out there that have never liked Kenny from the beginning.
That's so odd, because like if you say Duck, he's your bro, he's your guy, he's your Joe bro.
Yes.
Like
exactly. Yeah. No. Kenny is like legit. He is Lee's Joe bro. Like straight up.
Yeah.
That's always my thoughts on him anyway. But I guess, like, my first playthrough, I took a similar approach as you did with him, where, like, I was saving Duck, and, like, backing up his family, because I was like, he's a little, like, that's a little kid, you know? Like, of course I want to help Duck, like, even if I think he's fucking annoying, like...
I saw what happened to Duck. Duck didn't get bit. I saw it. I saw it with my eyes.
No, yeah, 100%. That Larry scene, just, every time it pisses me off, like... no matter what like, they do with Larry later on, he is just a raging piece of shit.
If I got the right, I think I missed it because I chose like the less violent one, but still the confrontational one. But if I chose the other one, could I have decked Larry?
I don't think there's ever an option to hit Larry.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because, like, I know it's like, okay, let's try to reason with him, and then Kenny didn't like that, because I didn't really pick his side. I didn't really pick anyone's side. It was just like, we need to calm down. And then as it went on with Larry talking, I'm like, nope.
Yeah. I definitely took, like, when I played the game, I always took, like, the shit on Larry approach for... like, that first interaction just completely just turned me off from him.
He's just an asshole.
Yeah, no, 100%. But I mean, you know, all the I will say this: every character gets moments throughout.
I'm sure.
But whether or not that, like, it's the question of like whether or not it's enough to turn you back on them, if that makes sense. Like, there's a lot of people that start off not liking a character and then they like them, and vice versa. And like,
I mean,
I'm saying that with like pretty much every character in the game, because that's just kind of how the game is, you know.
I'm sure, Sam. We went from when we started watching Utopia. Our favorite character is the guy that shot 10 children in the face.
Oh, I know, exactly. It's a trait of good writing, right? It's like you start off, you get the worst, like you get a big piece of shit person, and then they become the coolest guy ever. You know, even Walking Dead, the TV show, does that with Negan, apparently. Like, everybody loves Negan now, and to me, last time I watched it, he was beating Glenn's face in with a baseball bat, you know?
Yeah.
So I'm like, how can we ever move past that? But I guess we do, because there's character development.
I definitely know a lot of people stopped watching the show after
Glenn died. I think, yeah.
I know no one gave a shit about Ginger McSwearsweird guy.
I know, that was so sad. Yeah.
Like, no one gives a shit. Like, he died, and everyone was more like, oh god, it wasn't, like, thank god it wasn't Glenn.
Yes, because in the comics...
And then the show writers went, hey, pulled a sneaky on you.
Yep. Yeah.
And then Negan gives a whole speech to the audience saying, hey, it's not how you it's not how you thought it would go now, is it?
Yeah, because like anybody that knew anything about the comics or like watched like the lore talks and stuff like that, like the Talking Dead. Oh god, like everybody knew
that was such a stupid show.
It was so dumb, but everybody knew that Glenn died in the comics in that scene.
Yes.
And so, like when they didn't kill him, everyone was like, "Oh!" And then it's like, "Nope, no, just kidding. We're reeling it back, and they make it." Not only do they kill off Glenn, who's a fan favorite character, they do it in the most brutal way possible. Like that last scene with him, he is brain damaged to fuck when he says "I love you," and his eye is popping out, and just all this shit. But yeah, no, I definitely tuned out after that. Like, I was just like, nah, Glenn is, Glenn became such like a favorite character of mine at one point that, like, when they did that, I was just like, and that's it, you know, that's it.
And that's the problem with, like, shows like that are death bait. You know, in a certain sense. I hate to put it like that, but like
it is.
Anyone can die at any time. It's like the same thing with like Game of Thrones, and it's like, okay, that's neat.
Yeah, but then you always
my favorite character's dead. I don't want to.
Yeah.
I don't want to watch it anymore.
You always get that one character that sticks around to the end, like Daryl, right? Daryl is still around in The Walking Dead. He's been around since season 1, and like he's just. You know, they're probably never gonna kill him off, like, just because he's so popular. And I think they know that if they killed him off, he's pretty much all that's left going for the show at this point. Because Rick's left, I'm pretty sure Michonne left at one point too, and now they're doing the spin-off show, which obviously they're doing because, oh yeah, people liked those characters. Like, like, I left for Glenn, and then was glad I didn't stay when I found out that Carl died and Rick left. You know, like that was my tipping point. Yeah, I don't know. Come on, there we go. There. But yeah, I mean. Some things do it better, and I will say I think the Walking Dead game does all the stuff the Walking Dead does well, but better. Like, just in terms of like character utilization and stuff like that. Like,
right.
But we'll see. We'll see how you feel about it. I'm curious to see when we get to by the time we get to the end how you feel about the overall by the time we at least get to the end of part 1, which is the one I have the most attachment to. I'm curious to see how you feel about it at that point.
No, I'm excited to find out. Also sad.
Hey man, you don't know. Maybe the only thing that's sad is Lee's death. Everything else might be really, really enjoyable and happy.
Maybe I'll just get really unhinged with my decisions.
You're gonna go off the rails. Well, if you're ride or die with Kenny, you got to be ready to make those unhinged decisions.
Yes, sir.
I'm just kidding. He's not necessarily unhinged. It's mostly just people. I don't know. Yeah, I don't want to say anything.
Here's the thing. Yeah, we'll find out.
Yep. All my hint to you is that he gets unhinged.
That's fine.
I'm down for it. What that regards to is what you'll find out.
If it comes down to righteous fury, I'm with Kenny.
Yeah. I mean,
we'll find out.
He's a pretty righteous guy so far, I'd say. You know,
I like it.
He cares about his family. He cares about.
I ain't leaving a friend behind.
Yeah,
that's all I needed.
He cares about his family. He cares about the people that are good to him, his friends.
There should have totally been a scene where when Kenny goes, "I'm not leaving a friend behind," and the screen in the corner should have popped up saying, "Lee remembers that." Like, it's the only time it happens. Does it make sense? No. Like,
yeah, yeah. No, I still love those. Like that scene where he's like coming in with the axe. They frame that scene totally different when you haven't like agreed with Kenny on anything. Like, it looks like he's coming to kill you, basically, like finish you off because he hates you. And then he still saves you, but then he says like, "I ain't leaving anyone behind, even if he's an ass, even if you're an asshole or something like that." And I'm just like, oh my god.
Which is funny, but that still cements Kenny as being a good guy.
It shows that Kenny, yeah, exactly. But yeah.
Oh, Kenny.
Oh no. You look up Kenny porn now?
No, look up Patrick porn.
Oh, I would say don't, because it will spoil the game for you, probably.
You know what? That's real true. It's real true.
The porn artists will spoil. You know, granted, the 10-year-old game, it's on the table at this point. But still, if you're this close to figuring out what happens in the story, I would say don't look anything up until we finish playing it.
I think that's a good call. I haven't really listen, I like Carly. Lily's fine. I haven't really found my waifu of the game yet.
Oh yeah? No waifu?
No waifu yet.
Fair enough.
Maybe Jolene, or whatever her name was that I let kill herself.
No, that's Glenn's waifu. Remember that fucked up scene? You know how he's preaching to you about how you let her kill herself?
So you won't
and
be
then
my
he
girlfriend?
And then he goes, "You have a boyfriend?" Like, what the
Yeah, that
fuck?
was it. Yeah,
What the fuck? I think Glenn's a bigger piece of shit than you.
Humor right there.
It is, yeah. That is a bad. It definitely felt like someone said, "No, we need to put Glenn in there because he's a cameo," and the writers went, "I guess," and then they wrote him out as fast as they could. Because if you notice too, like, he's not in a majority of that whole moment. Like, he's literally just there to go, "Oh, it's Glenn," and then move on.
Yep. It's like, alright. Alright.
Alright. I guess.
Bye, Glenn. See you in the show.
Pretty much.
It's not the show I won't watch. It's really a good thing I do not need to watch the show, other than to get, like, minor references to things.
No, you really don't. You really don't.
So, I appreciate that. And then I have you and Molly there to be like, hey, it's that guy.
Yeah, I mean, there might be some references in... So I was reading up on the final chapter, because I thought I had read somewhere that Telltale went out of business when that game... Like, before that game came out or whatever. I found out they went out of business mid-production of the game. So they released chapters 1 through 3 of that part, but didn't do 4 and 5. They hadn't even finished making them yet. And apparently, Robert Kirkman, when they went out of business, he funded the last 2 chapters, brought on as many devs of the game as he could, and just told them, hey, let's finish it really quick.
You know, Robert Kirkman's a bro. He's a cool guy.
Yeah, he is, I would say. He's made a lot of cool stuff.
I mean, he fucking also wrote Invincible.
Yeah, that's true.
He's a good fucking...
That's true.
I like his shit.
I hope they don't do Invincible like they did Walking Dead, though.
No, Invincible's a said-and-done story. Like, there's...
Yeah, that's true. I guess Walking Dead was still kind of ongoing.
Yeah, it's done. Like, they have their story. They just need to do it. If they want to do more Invincible, there's a bunch of spin-off series that they can make from off.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, because there's a whole, like, Invincible universe. There's a bunch of different characters and heroes you can look up stories about.
Nice. Okay, that's cool. I'm down for it.
So I hope they just stick to the main story. I'm very curious to see where season 2 goes.
Yeah, me too.
Because it has been a good chunk of time since I read the comics, and I have like general like remembrances of the things that like happened, but I don't remember exactly what order or how quickly they happen in.
It's the thing where you're remembering hype shit, but you know that's way far out, but you want them to get to it.
Dude, there's one scene, like there's one like fight I want them to get to so bad, and I'm like, fuck, that might not be until season 3.
Yeah.
And like in my head, I'm like, come on.
I know that's how I felt about stuff too.
Yeah.
Like it's just hard to say.
Yeah. I'm just glad it got popular. I'm just glad the show got popular.
Yeah.
And, like, people appreciate it, and I think it was big enough to keep going, and I just hope it keeps going.
Right. Yeah, I think it helped that it came out. One, it came out around COVID, so I think that helped it a lot.
Yeah.
And then two, like it kind of came out around the same time The Boys did. And I think like the hype was so real for The Boys and kind of that idea that everyone kind of latched on Invincible after they did it, and we're like, oh, this is like another thing like The Boys, and then like, but it's a more hopeful kind of cartoony like fun story.
I love that it's a deconstruction of superhero stuff in the sense that the combat and physics are grounded.
Yes.
Like, the horror of being a superhero is okay. If you fly around and you're carrying somebody and you're flying like a maniac, you're gonna mangle that person.
Mm-hmm. Like, exactly.
Whether you want to or not, that's how it happens. Physics takes a role. You bust out the corner of a building, that corner is now going to drop.
I was gonna say it's like what happens when we're fighting in the middle of the city. Oh, people are getting fucking squashed by buildings.
Going to die.
Like the stuff Avengers wouldn't have shown you. You know.
Like I'm not like a reaction video watching guy. Like most of the time I don't care. But watching the reaction videos of the last episode, or the first episode, last 5 minutes.
Yes.
When Omni-Man is slaughtering the Guardians of the Globe.
Yes.
Is some of the best like videos I've seen. Because the first episode is really wholesome, like superhero shit.
Yep.
Like,
I know.
Father-son story of this he gets powers. His dad's teaching him. There's some like weird moments, but it's pretty good. You know, there's this great family dynamic, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then you see Omni-Man, and he starts crushing Russian Flash Man's head, and everyone's like, what the fuck, and then you see his eye pop, and you see his head crush, and everyone's like, oh fuck, oh fuck, and it just keeps getting worse from there.
Mm-hmm.
And then it was settled. Guess what? Invincible's gory.
Yes. You get to the end, and the reason they give Omni-Man a white suit is so you can see how much blood he shed today. Like, basically. And obviously he had a white suit in the comics too, but like I feel like that was just like a Robert Kirkman like design choice. You know? Do you think
they air Invincible in China? And they censor it white.
Oh no! Oh god! I bet they do.
So whenever on the Invincible title screen, when the blood splatters, it really is just a cum stain this time.
I sent you that picture of the Chainsaw Man edit, right? Where it's the scene where Denji's pouring blood into Power's mouth, and they censored it to white, and all like the caption is just like, oh yeah, I love drinking this stuff or whatever, and it's just like, no, they didn't even like change it to say blood. It's just like it just literally just looks like she's drinking cum.
I hate it so much.
I know, I do too.
I almost want to say it's not real. I almost want to say it's not real.
I know.
I don't know though. I don't know.
Have you heard about Blizzard getting fucked in the ass by China right now, and it's kind of hilarious?
What? No, I haven't. What are they doing?
So like the parent company that they've used in China to like publish all their stuff or whatever.
So like Tencent.
It's not Tencent. I can't remember what they're called.
Okay.
It's like Voda or something. I don't know. I'm a bad source to go to for that. But
no, you're fine.
Basically, they like started a new contract with Blizzard, but Blizzard wants to get out of their contract with them by next year, and the company kind of got word of this, and so they did a live stream on Twitch. I think it was on Twitch or somewhere. They did a live stream where they were in like their Blizzard like setup headquarters or whatever, and all the people there were just tearing down all the Blizzard memorabilia, ripping up the contracts. They had a big like Warcraft statue that they just pushed over and shattered and broke and whatever, and then they shut down all services to all Blizzard games in China. So, like you try to log into Overwatch or World of Warcraft, and it just says, "We're sorry, the servers are down."
Oh my god.
Yep, and so like it's to the point now where people think Blizzard will never go back to China because the Chinese government kind of backed the company that they were like was servicing them already.
Yeah.
So the Blizzard might be done in China. We don't know, but yeah, this is like a recent thing within the last like couple days, I think, couple days even. And then there was like some company that like the day it happened dropped a trailer for their own WoW ripoff. I was listening to Pat and Wooly talk about it, and Pat was like, it seemed like they had just been holding on to it for the day it happened. Like the day that somehow Blizzard got out of China. But he's like, yeah. So, that'll be pretty interesting. But
yeah, that's you know what? Good. Blizzard needs a kick in the dick.
yeah, I agree. Every corporation in the world just needs a kick in the dick right now.
Straight up.
Every corporation needs a Capcom moment. Like, they need a Capcom moment so they can become the next Capcom. Honestly, like, this is crazy to say, but I really think EA is the next one that has learned that lesson. I'm not saying for sure, but I do think they are, at least with Star Wars and Dead Space, they are looking to head in the right direction. But who knows?
If they just go like, okay, here's your money.
Mm-hmm.
You have 3 to 4 years to make this game, which is a fair amount of time.
Yep, and if you finish it sooner, great.
Hope to see good returns.
Yes.
Have fun. See you around.
Mm-hmm.
And that's if they keep doing that, then EA will stop being voted worst company in America or fucking whatever.
I mean, I think Blizzard is kind of taking the cake for that now.
I think they probably haven't been voted that for a while now. But I just remember the running joke where like the CEO was like, "There's way worse places. What the fuck?"
Yes, I loved that. He was getting so mad, and it's just like, shut the fuck up. Fuck you.
Yeah, you suck.
Fucking loser.
But yeah, I don't trust them in the least. I'm just saying, like, if this trend continues, then we're headed in the right direction.
Yes.
But if at some point another Anthem shows up, then I'm gonna go, okay, we didn't learn anything.
Stay away from live service. Just stop doing that.
Live service needs to stop. And then the next one that needs a kick in the dick, I don't know, that's hard to say. Square Enix definitely needs one.
Square Enix needs a kick in the dick, but because they just they don't learn from anything. They don't care to learn from anything.
No. They just go, we'll make another live service, we'll take some money from it and go. I really would like to see like what their profit was on like any like. I know they made nothing from Babylon's Fall, but I would like to see if they actually like made money back on Avengers at all.
Avengers, their weird first Soldier Final Fantasy Battle Royale.
Yes.
There's just there's a lot, you know. But it's just like they're really just being kept afloat by like Final Fantasy and like releasing like remakes.
Yes.
Like, or even like Live Alive or whatever. Like they're releasing.
Oh yeah, like their little
older
like
games getting like HD like remake ports.
Yes. But again, I feel like those are almost made by a separate like division in a way. Like the
like
studio, yeah, like the studio heads are the ones that are like live service, and then like all their other little games that they put out. It's like, yeah, you guys just here's your budget, go do it.
Yeah, well, it's like care. Okay, so they see Fortnite, right? And they see how much money Fortnite made, and they're just frothing at the mouth to make those funds.
Oh yeah, exactly.
And it's like you don't have that. Fortnite actually just struck gold on happen chance.
Yes.
Like,
well, and it also helps that like Fortnite is at the end of the day, it's a polished game. They're updating content constantly. Like every like there's a battle pass that lasts like 3 months, but then every day the store is updating with new skins or old skins that you can buy, or like whatever, and they're constantly like revamping the map to be completely different and creating new gimmicks. And like, I'm not saying Fortnite is a good game, but they're doing what all these other live services should have already been doing, which is actually doing things with the game, putting effort in at the end of the day. Like, they're reaching out to companies.
Like, they start at like nothing. They put a bare bones nothing game out, and it's just like, okay, play it. Here's the thingy. Like,
yeah, and it's like Fortnite got popular because it, for the most part, released in a finished state. And like these companies go, live service, we need it in a year and a half, and then we'll just say, yep, we're gonna update it as time goes on. And at first people were like, the first time it happened, it was like, okay, I'll give it a chance. And then the 20th time it's happened and there's been no updates and eventually the game gets canceled, people go, okay, never mind. Like, I'm not gonna bother this time, I
really hope Gundam doesn't get canceled. It's a fun game.
I don't think Gundam will, but I definitely think, like, there's a lot of others that will.
No, Gundam might, depending on how things go with this next marketing campaign of theirs.
Right.
Which is, they're going to start partnering with a lot of Twitch streamers.
Oh, okay.
And if that works and builds up hype for the game, then it'll be fine. If it doesn't, then well...
Yeah.
But, what can you do?
Hey, Gundam, partner with us. We'll try.
I'll try. You partner with just me. I'll still give you some money, Sam.
Oh, okay.
I'll throw you some coins.
Throw me some coins, some shekels.
I'll throw them on your... I'll drive to your apartment and throw them on your balcony.
Thanks, man.
Then leave. Yeah, like I said, I've gotten weirdly good at that game.
No, that's good. Yeah, we haven't played it in a while. We should play it more.
Yeah. I just I put it on as my, like, don't think game.
Right.
Helps that I'm playing with the dumb American server.
Trunks, please stop saying I'm coming.
I'm coming.
He keeps saying it. He's like, I'm coming! I'm coming!
Bye. Bye, touch my pee-pee, bye.
Oh, God. Trunks definitely got his tippy sucked by my one time, and he nutted immediately.
Oh, future Trunks for sure. Current Trunks.
Current Trunks better not do any of that. Yeah, but yes, future Trunks
hasn't gotten nothing yet.
Yeah, future Trunks got his tippy sucked and went, oh, and it was an immediate. He might actually. She might have just touched his thigh, and he nutted.
He might have, because the only woman's touch he's ever known is his mother's. So. God, it was funny, but it was creepy. And, an abridged episode of Trunks where Bulma just wanted to fuck Gohan.
Gohan, yeah. I like that part at the end too, when Yamcha's trying to talk Trunks into letting him go back to the future with him so he can fuck Bulma.
Oh god.
But yeah, it was creepy.
They should bring Launch back.
Yeah, they should.
Didn't Launch and TN have a thing?
Yeah, that was heavily implied in original Dragon Ball. But,
yeah.
You know, Yamcha and Bulma was also heavily implied in the original Dragon Ball, and we saw where that went.
Oh yeah,
so.
Yeah.
Or not even heavily implied; they were dating. But.
Yeah, no, they were a couple.
But yeah. Yeah, that's another thing. There's a lot of porn of...
The mic harder than I've ever ripped it out before.
Did you? You went... Whoa!
No, my hand got stuck on the cord and I launched it over my couch.
Oh, God. Damn.
Jesus. Sweet Jesus, Mary, and Joseph. And Jimmy, whatever Jesus' brother's name is.
Jimmy?
John?
Jesus' brother? Oh, yeah, I think it was John. I don't know, there's a lot of Johns in the Bible.
I just love that. This is Chet Christ. He can turn water into cool Coors Light.
I love that too. Fucking cool Coors Light. Oh boy.
Cracks me up every time.
Gives me little giggles.
Doesn't date it.
I'm still salty at Team 4 Star. Sorry, we were talking about them. I'm still salty at them for cock teasing the Boo Saga and cock teasing BoJack. I understand their perspective on it, but at the same time, like, I don't know. I feel like they took a lot of, like, not great Dragon Ball movies and made them good, so, like...
Yeah, no, they did, and it's like... I get the stress of doing it, and, like, all the copyright shit they've had to go through and battle all the time. And it's like, I totally get it, and they were right in the high of finishing Cell, and they just... Like, I get it. It's disappointing.
Right.
But what can we do?
What can we
Except,
do?
you know, send Lani Pator death threats on Twitter.
Don't do that.
Don't do that.
Nobody do that. That's fucked up.
Big disclaimer, do not do that.
Do not do that.
It's been years, we're over it.
It has been years. That came out like, dude, I was looking at it and like the Broly one came out like 7 years ago. I was like, oh my god, I can't believe it's been that long. Like I was watching Abridged in high school.
Yep.
Like holy fuck. So weird.
It definitely helped reignite my love of Dragon Ball. Like completely.
Oh, me too. I like when that came out, like I was riding. That was my biggest Dragon Ball hype ever, you know. And I think I definitely think what pisses me off even more about the copyright stuff is like I think Toei and Funimation and everybody caught on to that too. Which like I really think we saw the Dragon Ball resurgence because of Abridged. And then they're just like copyright striking them left and right, and it's just like fuck off.
And it's so weird too, because like but then they like
They make them voice actors in Xenoverse and put them in official shit and do things. And
exactly.
It's like,
I almost feel like
stop fucking with them. Like, what are you doing?
Right. I almost feel like that was more so the devs of the game doing that. Like, but I don't know, you know, like, I don't know. I don't know how much power anyone has over what at the end of the day.
It's true.
But who knows?
No.
Who knows?
Not I. I just said not I.
I'm Ryan Johnson. I did nothing wrong.
I made glass onion.
Glass onion. Oh, man. I will say, like, even if those movies are good, and this isn't even me just petty towards him, they just are not my kind of movies. Like, I do not, those are not appealing to me at all. Glass Onion or, what's the other one called?
Knives Out.
Knives Out, there we go. Like, yeah, I don't know. Those just don't really, like, not for me. But who knows? You know, I also think Puss in Boots is probably going to be one of the most impressive movies I've seen all year. So
yes,
like Puss in Boots and Spider-Verse are like. Well, Puss in Boots, I know for sure that it's amazing, it's excellent. But Spider-Verse is now my next most anticipated movie. So, but I honestly can't even remember what else is coming out this year. Like,
well, I have no idea. Guardians 3.
Oh yeah, that is happening.
Question mark.
Yeah.
Quantum Mania.
Ant-Man, that Blue Beetle movie.
Blue Beetle. I need a trailer for that Blue Beetle movie before I do want to remotely have an idea.
Yeah, it could go one of two ways. It's either gonna have the energy of like Suicide Squad 1, or it's gonna have the energy of Suicide Squad 2, and that will be my decision making, like, like my decision process right there. Like all depending on that trailer, honestly.
I kind of hope they do this weird like. I hope they introduce like the original Blue Beetle along with the new one at the same time.
Stuff like that.
Like,
yeah.
Like I'm kind of hoping for a Peter B. and Miles story a bit in Blue Beetle.
That makes sense.
Because I like Ted Cord, but we'll see where it goes.
We'll see.
I like Ted Cord as he's the optimistic Batman.
Right.
Like, there's been fun stuff with him and like Brave and the Bold and like other series that make Ted great character.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess we'll see what happens.
Yeah, we'll find out.
We'll find out.
And if we don't find out, then we don't find out. Whatever it is, I hope it does better than Black Adam.
Yes, that will get me to see any DC movie now. It's like, will it contribute to shaming Black Adam? Yes, no, okay. That is my decision factor.
Exactly.
Is Blue Beetle gonna go look right at the screen and say, yeah, fuck Black Adam, who would make a movie about that? Like, if he does that, that's gonna be my favorite movie of 2023, hands down.
Oh my God.
Or it'll be like Black Adam shows up, and it's just like some guy wearing the costume and hood, and Blue Beetle just shoots him and he dies. Like, that's it.
He's like, I panicked.
Yeah, or maybe like not even Blue Beetle in the Shazam movie. Like, I do think, yeah, I do think you're not alone. Or we're not alone in people that hate Black Adam because they refuse to put him in Shazam. By the way, because I was kind of reading up on it, and it was like a lot of people are pissed that there's gonna be no Black Adam reference, nothing to Shazam at all. You know, it's like again, it's like Batman without the Joker. Like, how can you?
It's wild.
How can you not at least make the reference at some point? You know?
No, there's definitely a good chunk of people that like totally get why it's so fucking stupid.
Mm-hmm.
Like we are far from alone on that thought. And it's like, oh, you know, we want to see Superman fight Black Adam. That'd be cool.
And it's like,
and
why?
It's like, why?
Mm-hmm.
Well, because like Shazam's lame. I'm like, okay, he's as strong as Superman and can put up just as much of a fight. What do you want? Mm-hmm. Yeah, but Shazam's a kid. You can't, like, you don't want to see a kid beat a grown man's ass. Like, I don't know what you want.
Yeah. Plus, I don't know, this version of Shazam is just so likable. Like,
yeah.
Why would you not want to see, like, that, you know, that character thrive and do stuff at some point?
Yeah.
You know? Like, I feel like him going up against Black Adam would be kind of a fun dynamic of, like, you got this guy who's an asshole, you know, dictator man going up against a kid. But then the way they wrote
That's always
him,
been the fun of their dynamic, hasn't it?
yeah. The way they wrote him in the movie, I couldn't even see him fighting Shazam for any reason. You know, like
I couldn't even see him really fighting Superman for any reason. Like,
yeah,
he's just
exactly.
Like...
It just happens at the end. Henry Cavill just kind of shows up, and that's it. Like, you know, like, and it's like, why do we want to imprison Black Adam again? Like, he's kind of did save the world.
Justice Society versus Justice League for some reason.
Even though the rest of the Justice Society hates him or doesn't doesn't care about him, thinks he's a villain still. At least Hawkman does.
Yeah, it's like there's absolutely no point in this.
Mm-mm.
Like,
so pointless. So pointless. So pointless. I hate you, Black Adam. He's gone from, like, an okay villain to me to, like, the worst villain ever written, and it's completely unfair because it's just because I have a bone to pick with that movie. But, nah. Nah, he's fine. If The Rock is gone, then I'll be happy. At the end of the day.
Oh, I'm riding the high that The Rock's really salty about it.
Mm-hmm. Me as well.
As horrible as that is, but, you know, everyone else can fight me.
Oh, yeah. I don't give two craps about The Rock, like...
No.
He's just...
He's a cunt.
Mm-hmm.
That's mean. He's kind of a cunt.
He kind of acts like one sometimes. Yeah.
Listen, again, it's the weirdest thing, but, like, it wouldn't even have been an issue if his marketing for Black Adam wasn't the single most annoying thing on the planet.
Oh yeah, just I'm the best at everything, and
I'm the best. The hierarchy of power are about to change. How you about to change?
Yeah, the hierarchy of power is gonna change. I'm the strongest there is.
Yeah. It's like
power born from rage.
Power bomb from Rage.
Power bomb from Rage.
I want Black Adam fight Superman. Superman can't beat Black Adam in fight. Black Adam's stronger because he got magic.
Black Adam's strongest there is.
Black Adam could solo Avengers. Black Adam could solo Thanos and Army.
That really is where, like, almost
if Black Adam was
it.
there, it wouldn't even be in an Infinity War.
That really does feel like that's almost where he'd take it, right? Is he'd be like, now we need to do a DC and Marvel crossover, but it needs to be Black Adam versus the Avengers. Like... And it's like, why? And it's like, cause Black Adam is strong enough to fight all of them.
No. If he went with The Rock's plans, he would lead it. He would lead Warner Bros. To do a World War III movie, which was the event where Black Adam takes on the entirety of the DC like Earth heroes for some fucking reason, and kills a bunch of nobodies nobody cares about. And then for some odd reason, Superman or Captain Marvel just can't stand up to him in a fight.
Yeah, that's pretty dumb.
It's just I don't care, but that's where The Rock would have taken it.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
It's like, look what they took. It took an entire it took the combined might of all the greatest Earth heroes to take down fucking Black Adam. And then they'll imprison him, and then there'll be the Apocalypse War. And then we gotta call out our greatest weapon, Black Adam.
Yeah. Oh, that would have been was they would have continued the whole Snyder, like Zack Snyder, like Superman going evil against Darkseid type thing, and it would be like, oh, he killed Billy Batson, and then The Rock would go, well, I'm no Billy Batson. And then he'd fight that's how he'd fight Superman is he would stop him by like yeah. You know what I'm getting at.
No.
It's fucking stupid.
I always think of the DC Universe Online opening cinematic, right? Because it's the war, right? And Black Adam's there. He's like wrecking shop with like Green Lantern and Wonder Woman and stuff, right? And Superman's charging at the sun, right? And he shows up, and he finally shows up after Lex Luthor makes Wonder Woman scream, right?
Yeah.
And Black Adam's like, ugh, and he comes up and he just starts punching Superman, and it's that scene where oh fuck! Fucking Raiden is punching the senator. Superman just doesn't care, and he catches Black Adam's arm, breaks his wrist, and starts heat visioning his face.
Yeah. Oh, Black Adam. Yeah, I don't know.
I was just thinking of the scene again where the dictator man like nutted before he like tried to kill a kid.
God, I fucking love that face. That's the best part of
I
that
almost
movie.
want to rewatch that movie just to like find out
so
that scene and like, did
Yeah.
I hear that right?
Yeah. Like, just fast forward through the movie and verify.
Nope. I buy the movie, put it in, fast forward to that scene, get what I need to know. pull it out and then bring the disc
Return it.
back and get a refund. Yeah.
I was gonna say you don't have to go the extra mile because it's on HBO, but you do to show in their records that the movie got returned.
Yep.
Like just to show the like negative sale dollar value, just to give them an extra fuck you.
Yeah.
Oh man.
I'm a rock. Welcome to my stinky gym. And this has nothing to do with gaming. We're just in my gym. I'm talking about how great I am. Make sure to see my new movie, Buy My Gamer Man Bathwater.
Oh god. I've never played a video game in my life.
I'm gonna make my own video game studio. We're gonna call it Rockstar. It's like, you can't do that. It's already, nope, we're calling it Rockstar. Just like how Vin Diesel had his studio, I'm gonna have mine. Yeah, that studio canceled. Like, shut down.
Yeah,
Not
I
mine.
remember.
Oh, okay, well, just you wait.
I remember they were making that fucking Fast and Furious game or whatever.
Well, it's that, but like his first game was like, it was like the main gimmick of it was you jump from car to car.
Mm-hmm.
And that was it. That was the game.
Dear God.
I think Critical played it actually.
Did he? Oh boy.
I think so. It was a while ago. It might have been before his face reveal. I don't remember. Like, it was a while ago. Stand
I don't remember.
here.
I'd have to do some research.
Realize you're just like me.
Remember when The Rock and Vin Diesel were beefing on Twitter?
Yeah, and like their beef is you're an egotistical asshole, and that's both of them, and
Yep.
they're both right.
Yep, exactly.
Come on, do it for the fans. Come on.
Come on, yeah, I know Vin Diesel begging The Rock to do it. Oh my god.
That's like, Vin, just stop making Fast and Furious movies, man.
Right. Well,
Your
apparently
guy, his
this
movie
one...
career got way bigger than it should have. Let's be real.
Yeah. Wasn't there a thing, too, where he was mad because... It's either The Rock was mad because Hobbs and Shaw didn't do as well, or Vin Diesel was mad because Hobbs and Shaw did better than a lot of the Fast and Furious movies. I can't remember which one it was, but one of them was mad about it, and that was why they, like...
I'm gonna say it's both right.
Yeah, maybe.
I'm gonna say Hobbs and Shaw didn't do as well as like the latest Fast and Furious movie.
Mm-hmm.
But it did better than like previous Fast and Furious movies. I'm gonna say that.
Maybe.
Because I like the idea of both of them being mad.
Yeah, they
I don't
both
really
kind of
have
are.
as much against Vin Diesel, but
Yeah.
Vin Diesel also kind of comes off as kind of a putz.
Yeah, he's definitely like kind of the same energy as The Rock. I think the problem is The Rock or Vin Diesel hasn't really ruined a character that I want to like. So until Vin Diesel, well, actually, Vin Diesel's done quite the opposite. He knows that he's not an excellent actor, so he picks a character where all he has to say is one line. And his voice is deep enough where it works super well for that character.
I was about to be like, I don't even know if I have like a favorite Vin Diesel movie, and then I'm like, nope, wait, Iron Giant.
Same thing though. He's just doing
He's just doing like a weird voice, and part of what makes that voice is the weird like reverb and echo like metal sound they do, and that they put in post.
Yep.
So, which is fine. Still good, you know. I always cry at the "You stay, no following."
Yep. Oh.
What?
Oh, nothing. I was just getting my shit rocked for a second.
Oh.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, no. If only there were any good JoJo games.
Yeah, I haven't really heard much about that Battle Royale game.
Oh yeah, no, that's fucking Japan
It's bad.
exclusive, and I'm
Oh.
pretty sure. I don't even think. It might be on Japanese consoles. I want to say it's mostly a weird
PC.
arcade game.
Oh.
No, not even, man.
Oh.
But I'm actually not sure. If that JoJo Battle Royale ever comes out, we gotta play it. That's just how that goes.
Are you sure there's not one that was on consoles?
It might be on consoles, but not in the West. I can tell you that much. Or if it is, no one talked about it.
I thought it was that All-Star Battle R.
All-Star Battle Royale is just a fighting game.
Oh.
Yeah, that's just a fighting game.
Oh.
That's a port and like updated version of that fight of All Stars Battle or whatever from like 8 years ago.
Right.
Yeah, it's just the JoJo Arena Fighter, but they added more characters from Stone Ocean, I think.
I see that. Okay.
Yeah, they added some characters, I think they did some quality of life stuff and whatnot.
Sure.
But yeah, no, the actual like JoJo Battle Royale, I think that's Japan only.
Fair enough.
Good team friendship.
Go team friendship.
Yep.
Yeah, I was not expecting the little spoilers for Puss in Boots. The little Shrek 5 tease at the end.
No, I wasn't either, but I'm happy with it. I'm fine with seeing more Shrek.
Oh yeah, me too.
If it's made with as much love and care as Puss in Boots was, then I'm all for it.
Yes. Yeah, I honestly wasn't expecting them to ever do another Puss in Boots movie, so.
Oh.
That was kind of nice.
So yeah, I'm curious. I guess we're gonna see. They might just do like kid versions, but maybe we'll see his teenage children.
That would be a good like new thing to base it on.
Yeah.
Like his adult kids now.
Yeah. And one of them is probably specifically there's gonna be like one that's completely un-ogre like at all.
Yes.
And they're gonna have a hard time connecting with, you know. It doesn't feel like he's part of the family, you know, or something like that.
Oh.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm trying to do like a combo to make it look cool at the end. There we go. I Neo tri-beamed Boo to hell. So.
Neo tri-beam.
Kiko, fuck yourself.
Triclops shows up and says, I'm going to turn triangles into fucking squares.
Alright, let's do a random character battle.
Random character battle.
Gonna be terrible. So let's
That'll
go.
be cool.
Could be amazing.
Could be amazing. I am Boo, Ginyu, and Goku Blue. And I am fighting Vegito, Blue Vegeta, I think? Yep, and Broly.
I mean, not the worst.
Yeah.
Ginyu kind of sucks, but...
I was gonna say, Ginyu is definitely the weak link on my team, but...
Yeah. I mean, who knows, though?
Yeah.
Grand Milky Cannon as a super is terrible, and, I mean...
Yeah.
If you get real desperate, change bodies is an option.
I know, yeah, I wish you could do that in this game.
Oh, can you not?
Or maybe you can. I don't... You know what? Let's play around with it. Because, honestly, I have never touched shit with Ginyu. Now, if I get my shit rocked here,
Because I think that's
will
his,
find out.
I think that's his level 3. You might want to check the skill list.
Alright. Well, I'm playing as him, so... I'm gonna get my level 3 and give it a shot.
Good luck, buddy.
Uh-oh.
Change
Uh-oh.
bodies.
Uh-oh. I might get my shit rocked before I can do it. No! Come on! Yes, okay.
Sounding like a melee player over there.
I know. Okay, I'm losing health. Uh-oh. Ah, man! That was not what I meant to do. Fuck me.
Yeah.
Yeah. Uh-oh. No! Wait! Oh, shit! I missed. I missed the attack. But it is, you were right. It is change bodies, so.
Yeah, okay.
Change now. Remember when he came back in Super and Resurrection F and then died again?
I don't, because you know how I watch Super? I said,
Yes.
I already saw the movies. I got enough information. I'm just
Good
gonna
call.
skip. I'm just gonna skip right to the hit stuff.
Yep. You know what? Good call. I watched it.
Yeah. It made my Super experience way better.
No, it was a good call. You get to skip 46 episodes of nothing.
Yeah, I know. I watched
Almost 50, really, because the first 3 episodes are just set up for what characters are doing.
I think I did watch those, and then I didn't watch, and then I just skipped after that.
Yeah.
But even when I watched those, I was like, wow, I really didn't need any of this.
No.
Alright, you want to do an honor battle? AI? Let's do it. And by honor battle, I mean I'm going to trap you in the corner and just uppercut you until I kill you. Oh, or I miss. Uh-oh. He just tried to do it to me! Uh-oh. No, you get back here. Get Vegeta back in here, you fucker. Get him back in here. Give me that health. There we go.
Give me your life.
Oh god, that's kind of scary. God, stop it. Stop air comboing me. You should have saw it. He had me trapped in it like 3 times. Holy fuck. That was so damn annoying.
Just wants to play with you.
Who wants to give me a little challenge?
I think I got him. Yes! Give me Broly.
Yeah, it's good to know it works.
Yeah, no.
I don't know. I don't know if it works online. I don't think you're allowed to do it online.
Oh yeah, I remember that. Or are we thinking of Xenoverse?
Maybe it's Xenoverse.
Mm-hmm. Aw, Ginyu, that was wholesome. He said, thanks for that. That was the most fun I've had in a long while.
Aw.
Too bad you're dead.
Mm.
They gave your...
Ginyu rides that line of, like, almost being a cool guy.
Mm-hmm.
And then, like...
Well, they gave him that slight possibility of, you know, he survives as a frog, goes to Earth, he lives there, whatever, and you're like, maybe someday that'll pay off, or we'll just never go back to it. And then in the Super Anime, they go, oh yeah, he's just gonna body change with that new guy nobody cares about, and then die immediately. And that's it. That's the resolution. You're just like, why didn't you could have brought him back and done something cool with him. You know? Like... But no. Have it be like the resolution to some big villain arc is Ginyu, like, comes out of nowhere and body changes with them. You know? It would have been kind of cool.
Yeah.
And then he, like, saves the day because of that. Well, like, no.
No.
He's dead.
Oh, man.
He has learned no lessons in the, like, 30 years he's been a frog.
Yeah, hasn't thought about anything other than get some frog pussy.
Good God. Alrighty. Well, I think I'm going to end the stream here. I'm kind of tired of playing this game. But it was fun to practice, so.
Nice.
Wabam.